to Branches Over the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnaz.
And you can see me in the thingy.
Oh, you know what the cool thing is, Steve? You actually have the box.
Right?
Unlike the last one we did.
The brief one, the haphazard review we just did. Well, actually, that'd probably be on Patreon. This will be out first.
Oh.
So if you want to go check out the Owen review we did.
Go donate $1.
Go check out our Patreon. Ouch. Okay, you know what? In these trying times, I'll let the Rangers slide if they don't want to donate, okay? But anyways, today we're going over the Mattel Amber Collection Velociraptor Charlie and Blue from Jurassic World.
Who?
Charlie and Blue. We have two of the Raptor squad.
Right?
100%. It's a joke. The reason why that they call it Blue is because it's not blue, and then this one's Charlie because
Where's Echo?
As a cocaine addiction.
Where's Echo? Charlie, Echo, Niner. We're missing a few dinosaurs here, Steve.
Actually, I was surprised you said Echo. Echo is actually one of them.
Yes!
What's the final one? There's 4.
I have no idea. I don't remember.
Fail me. It's Delta.
Fail me. You failed me
Delta.
for making me watch this.
Just play the Jurassic Park phone game. They have all the dinosaurs on them.
I'm not becoming a Steve.
It passes the time. I don't know what you want from me. But again, these are from the film Jurassic World. I really like Jurassic World. I thought it was a fun film. Fallen Kingdom, on the other hand, was the second half of the movie was great. Second half of the movie is just Dino Crisis, so that makes it good.
I watched it at least.
First half of the movie is a little bit of a chore, at least for me, anyways. But decided to pick up these figures because they're Velociraptors. So my wife just had to have these.
No, she didn't. You can just tell her no.
It doesn't work like that around there.
You just say no.
I don't tell her no. She doesn't tell me no.
If that was the case, you'd be laid 24/7, Steve. Don't you lie to me. I guarantee you she tells you no.
Okay, certain things. Because I am married, so we do have that issue. But anyways, we're just going to get into it. So without further ado, for the packaging, you get the set. It almost looks like flames in the back, but I'm assuming that's magma, because the outside kind of looks like it's cracking lava. But it's amber, so I want to think it's amber, but it doesn't really appear to be. But you do have the Jurassic Park logo on here. It tells you which dinosaur you're buying on the front. More Jurassic World.
Because you can't
back
see
of the
through
package.
That package, right?
Yeah, yeah, right. Back of the package is tells you a little bit about the dinosaurs, and you get a little mosquito on the side here with some legal mumbo jumbo on the bottom. But anyway, since we got them open up out of the cardboard prison, let's get into them. All right, so first and foremost, I guess we'll go with Charlie because it's the dinosaur that doesn't, I feel, get as much love as Blue.
Why? Because he takes a missile?
I don't know if that's Charlie, to be fair. Let us know in the comment section below which of the Raptor squad is the one that takes it like a champ.
That was probably the greatest scene ever.
I will say, I thought it was hilarious in the theater, and then Jessica got mad at me because I was laughing. Oh, but like I said, I really like Jurassic World. It's a fun movie. You get a giant monster fight at the end.
Yeah.
It's great. To me, that felt like it's sort of like retreading the same waters a bit.
Yeah.
But I didn't but it was different enough that I liked it because it has the Indominus, which is a hybrid dinosaur. Kind of gives you a reason why things went wrong.
The first one was good. Second one,
Lost World's fine. Third one's the one that's I don't know. It's probably the one that bothers me the most next to Fallen Kingdom. Because Fallen Kingdom is just oh my god, that story gives me aneurysms, but it looks nice. Jurassic Park 3 is one of those movies it's okay, but it didn't really need to happen.
Like a lot of movies lately.
Yeah. But anyways, getting into the dinosaur, this one actually comes with an accessory, which you don't really get too often. Outside of the stands, you do get display stands, which have this nice rock look to it. It's kind of the color of amber. You get the Jurassic Park logo on the front, and it inserts right there.
Oh, I'm not even going to say what
yeah, it's I'm not even going to get into it. Arnaz would probably say it before I will. So.
It's a vagina. Blue
also has one, so we'll get the blue here in a few. But if you want to have your Raptor posing, you do get options. They can stand by themselves, but it's a lot of balancing. But the feet are a decent size, so it's not super hard, except for this one is a giant green splooge on its foot.
Probably already got chafe marks on it.
Something. But for its other actual accessory, it comes with the camera band that goes around its head. Which you see right there. I don't get how that camera actually is like seeing anything. Because it's at an angle. Although that could be the back. I don't know how this actually works.
It's got an accessory. You should be grateful. Move on.
Right. It is made of like a rubber. So it is stretchy. So when you get it, it's not attached. And you have to slide it over top of the dinosaur's head. And it's not easy. There we go. So here is our naked Charlie. But for the rest of the dinosaur here, coloring is a very nice bright jungle green with some dark green striping throughout the dinosaur. But you also get like some, it's like a gray on the side of the body here, like these little patches. It also comes along to the back of the tail here. The undersection is a light gray for underneath the body. Eyes are done in a gold color, which you get the one little slit, like snake-like pupil. Nostrils look nicely detailed. It's got a nice front view.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Because for the most part, like all the raptors, it's just the same Jurassic Park Velociraptor, but just different color scheme. But it works for Jurassic World because it's still, they look like the first movies.
Yeah.
They weren't like the third ones, where that's where we started getting the weird Velociraptor shapes that are more akin to how they actually looked outside of the size. Because these are definitely much larger and less feathery than an actual Velociraptor. But inside the mouth looks nice too.
Wait. They have feathers?
Yeah, Velociraptors had feathers. They're also like slightly bigger than a chicken.
Chicken.
Right? What is it? Deinonychus is more about this size. I used to call it a Dionychius when I was younger, but I found out when I was older that I was sorely mistaken on my pronunciation, like a lot of things. It's more like a typical Velociraptor look, at least movie-wise, is a Deinonychus. But again, teeth are painted very nicely. You also get some glossy on the inside of the mouth to give it a little bit of a wet look with some pink and red hues. Looks very nice. The only thing that's kind of unsightly on these guys, and it was a problem on the original Raptor, is you do get some like ugly cut marks from the molds.
Ooh.
Here and there. I
didn't notice that until he started pointing it out.
I see it's more noticeable on the Jurassic Park Raptor because it's a darker color.
Yeah.
So the bright color of the plastic shows up a little better on that. On here, it's not too bad. I will say on blue, I barely notice it. It has like the one right there, but the neck one
just looks like a poop hole.
The neck one's pretty clean, but I think a lot of it's just the color plastic they use. Moving down the legs, you do get its giant claws done in it's more like a matte black. Same with on the hands, which I feel like the hands are a little bit more elongated. Like they're sort of Mickey Mouse looking to me.
They do look a little weird. And I don't know if it's the way they're like posed or what, but they are a little odd.
I think a lot of it's just because it has like that webbing on the inside of it, which is kind of throwing me off a bit. But nice thing is you do get the articulated little toes there.
The toe moves.
Yeah. So you can have it where, well, the nail moves. The nail is articulated.
Aww.
So you can kind of get to do like that tapping motion.
Oh God, you remember Jurassic Park 3?
Where it like steps on the guy and like...
Alien.
God, I need that figure. I'd never need a Velociraptor more in my life out of this Amber collection than Alien. Or the Alien Raptor. Please and thank you. But moving on to the articulation, head can look up about that far, down about that far. Get a little bit of a side-to-side motion, can rotate all the way around. Top of the head, get a little bit of a wiggle to it. That can also move up and down as well. So pretty nice range of motion. But bottom jaw can move down, upper jaw can also move. So you can get a nice wide mouth open if you want. Arms can go up and down, all the way around. Nice bend at the elbow. There's a wrist bend, rotation at the wrist. Also technically a rotation at the elbow there as well. Legs can go a little bit in and out, all the way around. And then, doesn't really feel like a rotation there. Rotation at the knee, bend at the knee, bend at the second knee there. Then
It's not fair. Why
Also-
I have that many knees?
well, technically your knee's probably just as posable as this thing's, to be fair. Feet can rotate all the way around. Nail can move. Tail can wiggle, rotate, and it's got a bendy wire inside of it.
Ooh, that's probably the biggest downfall.
I think the weird thing is this is plastic, and then this is like a soft rubber.
Yeah.
And for me, like, the tail feels like skin. This feels like a toy, and I almost kind of wish
Same.
like this actually felt like skin, but then it could deteriorate over time, so that's an issue. So I'm not upset, but it's just weird. But I give them props because the way you look at it, like, it doesn't look that much different than the body. So like the coloring and the texturing still, like, on your shelf looks normal. Although we'll say for some odd reason the tail has less stripes than the body. It's one thing I'm just now noticing. It's a lot more spacing.
Yeah, it does.
That's actually really weird now that I look at it. Not sure how accurate that is in the movie, but that's kind of throwing me off now. But it's got the ribbing and stuff like the skin, which kind of gives it the correct look to the body. So it's not super off-putting. Moving on to blue, we won't go over the articulation for blue because it's
Same thing.
literally the same thing.
Just different color. Same dinosaur, pretty much.
Yep, literally exact same dinosaur. The only primary difference is you get the giant blue stripe, henceforth the name blue, with the light gray undertone for the...
Is his tail, her tail soft too?
Yeah, they all are.
Ooh.
This one's not as noticeable. Like blue, like I'd say like Charlie, you can kind of tell a little bit better that it's rubber. Blue's, like, the thing that kind of is the dead giveaway is that glossy finish that's right here. You don't really get it on the tail.
But I think it's the color of the green dinosaur.
Yeah, this one's like the green's like a little brighter at the tail, but still, it's close. Blue's closer, but it's mainly like you lose the shine once you hit the tail. But you do get the dark gray on the back here, which is the same as the stripes and patch pattern on the side of the dinosaur. You also get some of it on the arms. Underneath the body is done in a lighter gray. Again, you get some peg marks. Some more striping actually on the undersection of the tail here, which is kind of cool. That's pretty much about it. Like, mouth's pretty much the same on this one. Claws aren't black. Claws are actually more of a like a pavement color.
See, Steve, we should have done this as a separate review. Because then this whole time, for the second review, when you were doing blue, you could have just imposed a picture of the blue over the green one and just done it that way. It would have been the greatest review ever.
Right, but then we went and hit that 10-minute mark like what we need.
Oh, we could have stretched it out.
Could stretch it. So, for the most part, man, I guess we'll save that for the final thoughts. But still pretty neat. Like, if you like the original Raptor, that figure that came out, you'll definitely enjoy these ones from detail-wise perspective. And articulation is nice as well. And for quick comparisons, here we have Charlie in blue next to some other Amber Collection figures with Owen and Ian Malcolm. And here they are with the Amber Collection Velociraptor from Jurassic Park and the articulated Endoraptor, which doesn't look that bad compared next to them. Not quite as much detail, but it's passable. And here they are next to some original Jurassic Park Velociraptor figures. I'm not 100% certain what this one is. This is a smaller electronic, like, screeching raptor. This one I actually never had as a kid. This one's actually my wife's. You can tell it's been played with a little bit. But I'm just now realizing that I don't think raptors are meant to stand. And here there are some Jurassic Park plushes with the 25th anniversary Alan, who is conveniently a Velociraptor, and this Lost World Velociraptor, which I'm still stunned that they let kids sleep with these things. Because I did. 100%. And here they are next to the Bandai Vinyl Hedorah from Godzilla vs. Smog Monster, and my custom painted T-Rex, the Legacy Collection one from Mattel. And here's a pair compared next to, I think this video will be out after this one, so look forward to this. But next to my customized Mortal Kombat Spawn by McFarlane Toys, and the McFarlane Toy Scorpion, who is currently in the middle of a fatality. So over for the Jurassic World Amber Collection, Charlie and Blue. These things are great.
How much were they?
You're looking like $35-ish, I want to say.
For both of them.
Oh, for the man, you're like about $70 for the pair.
Oh, yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, never mind.
It's like 30, 35-ish, depending.
35 each is not bad. I mean, for both of them is not bad. But for each...
But they're fully articulated dinosaurs.
You're out of your mind.
That are nicely detailed and come with display stands.
Again, that's more than most of the...
Like, to be fair, if I'm comparing them to, like, a NECA, I almost prefer these over most of my NECAs.
They got fucking
like
white dots all over them. And
it's not all over. It's in, like, 2 spots. It's noticeable, but it's in 2 spots.
It looks like a beehole in the back of that dinosaur.
You want me to take a... We'll grab a NECA figure right now. We'll sort out, like, some random issues. But I like the plastic feel better. And the articulation's nice. You like, for the most part, the articulation is going to hold on these things very well.
Because you're a cheaper hooker. You like cheaper stuff in life.
It's not cheaper. It's just this thing. Like, I'm still paying, like, you're paying, like an ultimate or deluxe NECA price for this.
Yeah, and the deluxe Predator, even though the movie was shitty, that guy's still way better than this thing. One of these guys. He's like 4 times the size of that.
Nah, if you have next to,
he's got better movement than...
No, these have better movement. These have way better
chicken
movement.
feet with bending knees and...
You're just being selective. Like, these things. The only thing that really hinders these is they don't come with enough accessories, but there's not really anything you could do about it.
Yeah, you cannot buy them.
But like you're already paying like $15 for a normal Jurassic Park dinosaur if you're going with the normal ones.
Yeah.
Like, for double the price, you get way better articulation.
No.
And sculpt.
I am not paying double the price just to move my legs slightly left and slightly right. That's crazy. Just go to Walmart if you're a dinosaur fan. Buy those dinosaur toys for $15 and be happy.
But they don't look as good. This
matter.
is clearly not something that's meant for you, because they're just NECAs. They're almost like a slightly better NECA because the way they do the joint in the plastic, you don't have to really worry about the paint.
I cannot justify that price for these, man. No way.
Like, they're still fairly large dinosaurs too.
They all look like T-Rexes and...
Again, now you're just being selective because it's not something you like. Now you're saying it's bad because it's not something you like.
No, I'm not being selective. It's just, it's not, there's not that much difference for double the price. I'm still saying, like, if you're a dinosaur fan, I would rather go to Walmart and buy the $15 ones and it would be close enough.
But it's also like half the size. Like, if you're getting a raptor.
Are they?
You want me to go get you a raptor, like the normal one? Well, they're more like $10. They're cheaper. But you don't get raptors this size. Because these all scale, too. You got to remember.
How much did you pay for what's-his-face?
He was like 20, 25-ish on average.
Oh.
Like, this is like 10 extra bucks. You get a big dinosaur. Well, like, here, grab a Predator. Like, this guy's $25.
If you grab a Predator, you'll just encourage them to do Predator stuff, Steve.
Which, granted, like, side by side, the Predator's taller, but if you take, like, the tail and stuff in consideration, they're about the same. And the movement's more easily posable on the Raptor. Granted, you need a stand, but then again, like, some of the NECAs I recommend getting stands for, so.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the Mantis, okay?
Yeah.
I know where you were going with this, sir.
Yeah, I was saying, you want me to grab one that's, like, bang for your buck. That's not the one. Great, it's a lot of plastic, but that thing, huh? Anyways, we've been talking way too long on this. I think the Raptors are great, definitely worth a purchase if you like the films.
I say go to Walmart, get cheaper ones. Or Target.
I was gonna say, if you want something, because even like the Reborns, you're looking about like $40.
Yeah, those ones are... Like,
they're about the same size. Like, if this you get posability, I'd recommend this over that.
Yeah.
But if you're just like casual dinosaur fan, like, this is more for somebody that like you want to pose and put on your shelf. This isn't something I would buy to primarily play with. Like, for a kid, I wouldn't buy this for like my kid if I had one.
I guess that's a way of looking at it. Makes it a little bit different because you're not buying it for a kid. It's more for like display.
Like, it's meant for me because I'm nostalgic for this stuff and I want something that I can like do the movie poses and stuff. I'm not looking for this thing to like do like fun actions and make sounds and I have to have it over my
why
playset.
why the sides don't pop out like the other ones.
Yeah, why doesn't it have battle damage? Unacceptable. What do you guys think? Have you guys picked up these figures? What's your favorite Velociraptor action figure? Or chickens is more your thing? Please let us know in the comments. We also have an Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, and Facebook. You guys like to keep up to date with the channel and donate. We greatly appreciate it. And help us defeat those cartridges by hitting the like button, subscribing, and reading today. See you guys next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.